Hello. Oh, hello, Benny. Eh? No, I'm sorry. Mr. Aitch is not available. At the moment, he's contemplating on the Kanglu. Don't be filthy. No. The Kanglu is a work of ancient Chinese philosophy. Yeah. Yeah, we're on an oriental kick at the moment, just because he's opening up a Chinese restaurant. Yeah, stupid nonsense. Eh? No, not his money. He's trying to get that Chinese film actress, Lotus Wu, to put up the money. Yeah. Do what? No, I'm sorry. I can't give him any messages. No, I'm not speaking at the moment. I'm not talking to him or Lefty. All because I refuse to learn Chinese. Hang on. I've lit the incense. I've just got to go and give him his China tea and lychees. All right, then. See you. Bye.
My meditation.
It's me, Mr. Aitch.
Silence! For I've been transported to the utmost pinnacle of inviolable tranquility.
You deserve it, Mr. Aitch, but the house is on fire.
Oh, my God, where?
Down there. There, look.
Save the women, save the women.
What women?
The one in my files, you fool.
Oh.
The money, save the money, save the money.
Save the money.
Albie, come on, pull yourself together, then, come on.
He's petrified, Mr. Aitch, he's petrified with terror.
Come on, Albie, if you won't help yourself, we can't help you. Come on, let's snap out of it. What's the...
All right. The way, Mr. Aitch. Hey, Mr. Aitch, Hey,
What's the matter with him?
He's petrified, Mr. Aitch, he's petrified with terror.
Hey, hang on, what are you doing?
Well, that's a recommended remedy for hysterical panic. Now, listen to me. There is no fire. There never was a fire. It's all in his drunken imagination.
Lies, all lies. I had to fight my way up here through blazing flames and smouldering smoke, Mr. Aitch. And he was just standing there, all putrefied, Mr. Aitch, all putrefied with terror. Yes, he's a coward. He's a craven coward. That's what Aubrey is.
Now, look, all I want to know is, has there been a fire or has there not been a fire?
Yes.
No, it was that incense smouldering.
No, Mr. Aitch, the whole place is ablaze. I think it was arson, Mr. Aitch. There's been a lot of arson about.
Yes, there has. But a pair of you. Well, look at the state this place is in. I've got to control myself. I must control myself. My tranquility's been violated. Have a quick bit of zen. Oh, God, it's no good. I've gone right off. No wonder we think of you lot as barbarians.
We? Who's we?
We of the Middle Kingdom, mate. The ancient Chinese civilization, mate. We whose ancestors was knocking out Ming vases whilst your lot was hanging about in caves drinking woad.
You mean
dirty,
mead?
great, hairy barbarians.
You mean mead? Our ancestors didn't drink woad?
Well, I bet his lot did. If there's anything like him, they'd drink anything.
Woad was a paint. They used to paint their faces.
Paint their faces?
Yeah.
Well, that's even worse. Not only barbarians, puffy barbarians. Oh, God, how we Chinese have suffered. I mean, fancy being invaded by that lot, painting their... No wonder we built the Great Wall of China.
But you're not Chinese.
Of course I'm Chinese. For all you know, I might be the son of a Chinese emperor.
But you don't even look Chinese.
As a matter of fact, I look very Chinese, mate. You cannot disguise hereditary, come what may. I notice it every time I push my face back like that. So it comes out of me when I'm having a shave. When I get in this bit here, you can see it.
Mr. Aitch, you're in a mistake, Mr. Aitch. The Chinese is little people with yellow faces.
Oh, thank you. How very illuminating. It is a wonder you don't hold the chair of anthropology at Oxford, mate. Little people with yellow faces.
Oh, I want to know, Mr. Aitch. I was out there in a Boxer Rebellion. Oh, I had 2 years, Mr. Aitch, in Hong Kong.
Yeah, blind drunk from the day you landed till the day they poured you back into the troop ship 2 years later. For all you know, they could have been 6 foot high and coloured emerald green. All the stuff you drink, they probably did look like that. Right, on a bit of attention. Tonight, the delectable Miss Wu is coming to dinner. We're going to talk business. I want no more messing about. You, for starters. Get down to the car park, get into that rickshaw, meet her at the front gate, bring her to the front door in style.
It's no good. It's no good me being that rickshaw, Mr. H. I can't control it with one arm. I just keep going round in circles.
Get your coolie hat on and strap yourself into that rickshaw. You got the food?
Yeah, it's in the kitchen.
Good. Is it all warm and piping hot like they said it was?
Warm, piping hot. It's all ready. Look.
The pong poo? The pong... I told you to go to Fu Ping.
Well, the Fu Ping's closed on Mondays.
Oh, God, yes, I forgot. It's the year of the long pig, innit? How much did this lot cost, then?
Well, the Pong Pu is much cheaper than the Fu Ping. You can get a 9-course Chinese banquet at the Pong Pu for 8 and 6.
Oh, to God, it's all right.
Yeah.
You're supposed to have cooked it, mate.
But that's a falsehood. That's a bit unworthy of a follower of Confucius, isn't it?
Yes, that does bother me a trifle on the old conscience. But then again, I cannot admit to having a Chinese cook the acme of whose culinary achievement is a burnt Welsh rabbit and bangers. I'll be in real trouble there, mate. Lose a lot of
Hey,
face.
Mr. H, I didn't have time for me rickshaw, Mr. H. She's here. She's in a taxi at the door.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, don't let her see you. She'll turn right round and go right back home again.
Hello,
You
Mr.
can't get out now. You have to stay in here.
I don't want him in here. There's enough Pong Pu in the kitchen as it is.
Well, we got no choice. Hide him away somewhere. Stick him in a fridge or something.
Oh, poo.
Welcome. Miss Lotus, welcome to my unworthy, horrible, and vile oval.
Oh, it's not as bad as all that.
Oh, yes, it is. Yes, it is. I'm ashamed of it. Ashamed. It is merely your rare and illustrious presence has illuminated its sordid squalor like the golden rays of the golden moon shining on the filthiest of corporation rubbish tips. But I do hope you will excuse its morbid squalor and that you and I may enjoy a very pleasant and harmonious evening.
Thank you, Mr. H. I must say you have developed the most poetic way of speaking.
Do you like it? I'll give you a bit more. Your rare presence has lent silver wings to my stumbling uncouth tongue. Oh, would you care to sit down? My soft-footed servants will serve us the most vile, the most revolting, unnecessary meal which they have prepared.
You mean they have ruined the dinner?
Oh, what? No. It's just that the old silver wings ran too far round the old golden choppers. It's merely delicious. Oh, yes. I'm sure you will find that this is a most exquisite meal, and you will remember it always. Shall we? Have a quick libation? Hoping the gods gives us a good appetite.
No, thank you. I'm hungry. Or you can if you like.
Oh, in that case, we won't bother.
Yes, master?
Serve the meal.
Yes, master.
What's the matter with him? What's wrong with his face?
Nothing yet, but there will be later on. Please ignore him. I've had a lot of trouble with my coolies lately. Good coolies, he's very hard to get. Now, he's a bit soft in the head. I should have had him put down a long time ago, but we few Manchu quos, we haven't got the art, you know.
You let him cook your food?
Oh, no. I'll keep a spare coolie in the kitchen for that. He's a very good man. He's an expert on Chinese food. He was 2 years in Hong Kong as a foot inspector. It is a most enchanting fried rice. He is the best rice fryer in London. And his chicken chow mein is out of this world.
How wonderful. Hey, speaking of chicken chow mein, have you read about that restaurant over the road?
Which one?
I can't remember the name. Oh, I know. Pong Pu.
The Pong Pu. Oh, yes, I have heard of it. Wasn't it recommended or something? I must say I've never had the pleasure of eating there myself.
Well, you're most fortunate.
Why is that, then?
Well, there was a terrible scandal. They were accused of putting cat food in the chicken chow mein.
Oh, my God. How horrible.
Chicken chow mein and fried rice.
Take it away!
No, why? What's wrong with it?
Oh, well, look at it. I mean, he hasn't even put magnolia petals round the bowls. I mean, how barbaric can you get? I refuse to let you eat it.
No, I won't have some. I'm hungry. Now, you have some, too. Don't be fussy. Soy sauce. Not bad.
Yes, it looks delicious.
I know why you don't want to eat. You keep on thinking about that story about the restaurant.
Oh, please, don't mention that place while I'm eating. This very name is an offence in my nostrils. Instead, let us think of our proposed partnership in the Inn of the 18th Happiness.
Or?
Mind you, I suppose there is really nothing wrong with cat food, is there? I mean, it's well cooked and it's hygienic. I mean, otherwise they wouldn't be allowed to sell it, would they? I mean, it'd kill a cat, wouldn't it? I mean, they all look happy and healthy enough on the television, don't they? You know, all smothered in diamonds, laughing their heads off.
Except this is Chinese cat food.
Oh, yes, of course. Oh, these were Siamese cats on the television. I mean, none of your barbaric European ginger toms. What delicacy does Chinese cats eat, then?
Mice.
Oh, good God. Here, I'll go and get the rest of the dinner. Hang on.
Ditch it! Ditch it! Ditch what?
Oh, bleeding up. Did you hear what she said out there?
Well, you seem to be enjoying it.
It's Lolly.
A thousand humble apologies. And in my foolish, stupid coolies, I've gone and burnt the rest of the dinner. What may I offer you in its place?
Do you have a dog?
Dog?
All right, a cat then.
Couldn't it be something else?
All right, what do you have?
Bush rabbit.
In that case, you should have it safely locked up. This settee is soaking wet.
Oh, yes. Oh, forgive me. No. We've been throwing water at each other because we had we were slapping each other. Oh, God, the face I've lost through this lot.
You inhuman monster, Mr. H.
Cool, blimey, is that the cook?
Aubrey just told me what you made me eat. He made me eat mice.
Mice?
Yeah, rotten mice from a rotten Pong Poo restaurant.
You got the meal from the Pong Pool?
Now, please ignore him. He's demented. Pull the curtains. It's the full moon.
Yeah, the one that shines over the corporation rubbish tip. That's where you got the food from.
Oh, now, look, we're supposed to be partners, aren't we?
Don't you come near me. If you think that my father would do business with a man who serves garbage, you're quite mistaken. Now, if you'll excuse me, I would like to go home and be privately sick.
You should be ashamed of yourself, Mr. H. You should really be ashamed of yourself.
Oh, God. God, look at that. Right over me lotus flower. I'll kill him, that's what I'll do. I shall kill him. A slow torture. Yes. With the death of 1,000 cuts. Gladys, remember you are a woman. That's too heavy for you. Go and get somebody else to help you.
Yes, Master.
Oh, no, hold. Bunk up.
My word, you're a gent.
Thank you.
It didn't take two of them, did it?
Oh, yes, it did. Gladys isn't used to lifting heavy things. It's her first job as a waitress.
Why? What was she before?
She's on the buses at Birkenhead. Everything she's lifted so far has been a fourpenny ticket to Ellesmere Port. I don't want to drop in that box, mate.
Why? What was in it?
Eggs. And they're very, very old.
Yeah. Hope you're not going to serve them.
Of course I'm going to serve them. Old eggs is a very special Chinese delicacy. The older they are, mate, the more expensive they is.
How much they cost?
Oh, 15 bob a touch.
15 bob? And I bet they haven't even got lions on them.
So, mate, when them eggs was born, they didn't have lions. All they had was saber-toothed tigers. Yeah, I used to be able to do a bishop's mitre with one of these.
Good morning.
Good.
Good morning. I've got a big crate coming in this evening. Would that be all right?
Yeah, I suppose so, yeah.
Thanks a lot. Good morning. Good morning.
He's getting to be a right menace, he is.
Who is he?
He's the bloke who has the premises upstairs. He's got a right of way through our backyard. He's got crates coming through there. It's just like Christmas Day at Paddington, mate.
What's he doing in there?
There's a taxidermist.
Oh, you mean he's stuffed spurts?
He'll stuff anything. I was in there last week checking the lease. He was halfway up the step ladder. He was stuffing an elephant. How the hell he hopes to get it out of there, I do not know. He'll probably have to knock down the cars he made. Furthermore, I do not like the way he's been looking at Gladys all night.
Yeah, well, maybe it's the way she walks.
There's nothing wrong with the way Gladys walks. She got that way balancing on the buses at Birkenhead. Gladys is a very respectable girl, otherwise I wouldn't have her working in the place.
My word, you've changed.
No, not. It's a question of horses for courses, isn't it? No, I still miss Lotus. I was very fond of that girl. I'll be very fond of her. How we're going to run this place without her, I do not know.
Can't Gladys help you?
Oh, come on. I'm not driving a bus, mate. I'm driving a restaurant. Let's go and see if the record player's working yet. Lefty? Where are you? Oh. Well, wouldn't hang about in there, mate. You might get crushed by a stuffed elephant. Yeah, we'll start the music now.
Where's he working it from?
He's out in the backyard. You don't think I'll let him in here, do you? Oh, God, look at that. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. That's lovely. Just listen to that counter rhythm. And a subtle way that melody keeps repeating itself. Oh, yes, you has to be an expert to appreciate that kind of thing, mate. I could listen to that forever, I could.
You may have to, Mr. Hayes. The needle's stuck. I can't shift it.
Get out! I've told you before, never set foot in here. Oh, listen, if you set foot in that kitchen after we've opened, the cook's has got instructions to bury a meat chopper in the back of your head. And I shall leave your body in the middle of the Arrow Road and say you've been a victim of tongue warfare.
Mr. Hayes.
Hold your tongue. Go on, get your Chinese hat on. God, I hope that dries before the customers start coming in. How's the telly jugger? Welcome to the Inn of the 18th Happiness. May your every visit here be attended by peace. You haven't got an O.
No, I'll leave it to him.
By peace and tranquility. I'm sorry. It's all right. Not to panic. It'll vanish as the rays of the golden moon vanishes when the rising sun comes up. Do sit down. There we go. Gladys, here's another one. Bring your turps. Well, let's copped it this evening. We're running out of turps. Go and see if you can get some more. Right. Good evening. Welcome to the Inn of the 18th Happiness. May I offer you some Chinese wine? Lefty,
Got any turps out here?
And ask me, I'm just the orchestra, aren't I? Never look for yourself.
Oh, all right.
If I had two arms, I can keep both sides warm.
Yeah, where do you want this put then, mate?
Ask Mr. Cook.
What is it?
Well, I don't know, mate, but it don't half pong.
Oh, well, if it pongs, put it in the kitchen.
Right, mate.
May I say how honoured we are to welcome you to the Inn of the 18th Happiness?
So glad we could come, aren't we, George, darling?
May I say how much I've enjoyed you two on the telly?
How kind.
Your recipes has been an inspiration to us all.
How terribly kind.
May I hope that you'll find our recipes perhaps presumptuous enough to mention on your next television appearance?
Yes, of course.
Don't forget our name, will you?
No, of course not. What is it?
Well, it's the Inn of the 18th Happiness.
Oh, we'll be happy to, won't we, George, darling? Tell me, is the cooking here Cantonese or Pekingese?
Pardon?
Well, which particular region do you specialise in?
Well, I work it out here. The head cook works it in the kitchen, and we sort of...
How terribly droll, George, darling. But seriously, surely the cooking is provincial.
God, blimey, we're only in Paddington. I mean... forgive me. Of course. But, you see, we're very touchy, because we like to think of ourselves in the West End, which we practically are, of course. I mean, we're trying to resurrect the custom of dressing for dinner. Not that we insist on dinner jackets, you do understand.
So I see.
Yes, your jacket won't be long, sir. We're having it specially cleaned.
Well, I certainly hope it won't be.
Do sit down. In the meantime, could you sort of duck under the table or hide away somewhere? You're a great embarrassment to all of us.
Constantinople,
C-O-N-S-T-S-E-S-D-S-D-Y. Constantinople.
What the hell's that?
Mademoiselle, Issy. Oh,
Get out.
C-O-N-S-T-S-E-S-D-Y.
I'll smash your head. Get out.
Give us a kiss.
Get out of here, I want.
Here, do you serve meat pies here?
Certainly not. You try Joe's Cafe at the top of the road.
Oh, I've had one of his. Oh.
You can have some Chinese wine. It might save your stomach.
Mercy mine now.
It's all right, ladies and gentlemen, I mean, it's part of the atmosphere around here. You must take it if you wish to eat in the real surroundings.
Oh,
Put it down.
Constantinople.
Down. It's the cabaret, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
The
here we are.
cabaret.
Here it comes. Oh, come down. Oh.
Now, what about my coat?
Oh, yes, sir. It's coming. We're having its festive Chinese cleaned. You see, they do it from the outside in. Will you excuse me? I'm not in the kitchen.
Have you seen two fellows with a large wooden crate?
That way.
This way.
Gladys, I know you Chinese have got some very funny customs, but go and ask the head cook what he's doing with a dirty great crocodile.
Yes, ma'am.
Hello, what do you want?
One of them street buskers collapsed outside with severe abdominal pains. I saw him come out of here. Wonder if you could tell me what he ate.
Oh, God, it's that nip from Constantinople with his meat pies.
Did he have anything with it?
I don't know, he did not have it here.
You mean he took it outside and ate it?
No, I do not. I mean, he didn't eat it in here. We don't serve meat pies. We only serve very rare and exotic oriental dishes, that's all.
Have you seen my crocodile?
No, sir, it didn't come through here. Now, about this meat pie.
They've ruined it, they've ruined it. A 200 quid's crocodile, all chopped up in great big slices.
Now, shut up about your rotten crocodile. We'll stitch it back together again. Gladys, go for some music. I might suit everybody down.
You can't stitch it together, they've boiled half of it. They've boiled.
It's dreadful. They should have grilled it, my
Grilled
dear.
your crocodile. They've boiled.
Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. We do have these small... What have you done? You smell unutterable. What have you done?
I knocked over that crate of 2,000-year-old eggs,
Oh,
Mr.
come on.
Hayes. The coaster!
Oh, please. We'll put the fans on. We'll clear it all out, ladies and gentlemen. Please don't panic. Make way for me.
Mercy, Mr. Hayes, mercy!
Well, that's it then. 4,000. If your old man can raise that, he can have the place.
Yes, but what does he get for 4,000?
Well, he gets the rest of the lease, the decorations, all the food we bought. To say nothing of 300 weight of crocodile.
Crocodile?
Yeah, that's a very expensive Malayan dish. That cost 200 quid, that lot did.
What does it taste like?
Oh, it's fantastic. I mean, fried with a bit of tomato sauce on, you can't tell it from rock salmon. Right, for all that lot, he can have it. 4,000 quid and 500.
But you just said 4,000.
Get away, you arrogant and dirty great-hairy barbarians! Go lie down in the middle of the road.
What's that 500 for?
Well, a goodwill, of course.
That was a Redifusion London production. Come crumble with me. The coconut, the creamy, crumbly crunch. Come crumble, crumble creams with me, and we will share down to the very last crumble.
Meet Crown Paint and Henry Cooper.
Why Henry Cooper? Now, that's his line. Good old Henry. Now, he knows about boxing all right.
I also know about Crown Paint.
Oh.
It goes on beautifully, and it's got the staying power to last.
Yeah, how does he know?
I used to be a professional decorator.
Oh.
Do you want to argue about it?
What? No.
For staying power, you can count on Crown Paint. You can count on Crown.
No matter where you are, when you drink Dubonnet, the whole world's French. Drink Dubonnet long with lemonade, or short with a sparkle of ice. There are so many ways to enjoy that rich, seductive taste. When you drink Dubonnet, the whole world's French. That's the long and short of it.
The next time you date a dream, use super soft hairspray. The next time you're Lady of the Lake, use super soft hairspray. Super soft with anti-damp formula.
Slimming, slimming, slimming. Get the new starch-reduced crisp bread made by Raia. Starch-reduced to form part of your calorie-controlled slimming diet. New, wheat or rye, and made by Raia.
There's more from the continuing story of Peyton Place in a moment from Redifusion, London's television. There's top sporting thrills and hard-hitting action next Monday night when Gianni Prescott meets Giulio Cerrudi of Italy in a 10-round heavyweight contest in professional boxing from Nottingham. That's next Monday night, beginning at 9:10.
This is the continuing story of Peyton Place.
This is Lola Albright. I will be playing the part of Constance Mackenzie until the return of Dorothy Malone.
Tonight starring Lola Albright as Constance Mackenzie, Ed Nelson as Michael Rossi, Mia Farrow as Allison Mackenzie, Ryan O'Neill as Rodney Harrington, Barbara Parkins as Betty Anderson, Tim O'Connor as Elliot Carson, Christopher Connolly as Norman Harrington.
Process has grown in sophistication since the days when two subjects brought their dispute before a king. But the elements of a trial remain the same. An accusation, an inquiry, a judgment, and if necessary, a penalty. Today is the second day of Rodney Harrington's trial. The day when the accusation will be made and the inquiry begun.
All rise.